Get House 716. Hey, Bethany.
Hi, can you believe it's already July?
I can't. I just can't. And here we are, Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
USA, Canada. Like,
so close. Right here. International waterways.
it took me all
Separating
of
the
maybe 20 minutes to get here from Buffalo.
So I think when people say Niagara Falls, we're kind of like, Niagara Falls. But, I mean, people should get here. There's a lot happening in Niagara Falls.
I mean, I'm guilty of it, right? Like, I usually come here when visitors are in town.
Right.
And they're like, I really want to go see the falls. I'm like, okay, we can go see it. But I don't come here as a local, and I'm going to make a point to do that more.
Exactly. It's one of the 7 natural wonders of the world.
Sure is.
Do you know what all 7 are?
I know the pyramids.
Oh, the pyramids. Yeah.
I think we should save the answers.
I think so.
And
We're gonna see if people know the answers.
Yeah. We're gonna do some interviews. We're gonna walk around the falls, and we're gonna see if people know those 7 wonders.
I think that's a great idea.
And I won't even give the pyramids away.
Okay. All right. We'll keep that a secret till the end.
I know a few more too, but I'm gonna say them.
Okay. All right. Did you Google them on the way here?
No, I didn't.
I would have known all of them if I Googled them.
But this is called
Horseshoe Falls.
Horseshoe Falls, and we're at Terrapin Point,
Yep.
which is really easy to get to. You put in your GPS,
Goat
Island, and there's beautiful walking trails and spaces, and you get a beautiful view of the falls.
It's gorgeous. And they've got the Top of the Falls restaurant.
Top of the falls,
Top of the Falls, too.
mate.
Yeah.
Top of the falls, mate.
That's Australian.
Okay, well, say it in a Buffalo accent then.
Top of the morning, too. Yeah. No.
It's Top of the falls. Falls, you guys. I'm going to the falls. So I'm looking
funny.
across the way, and I see a really large Ferris wheel. And it's so easy to get to both sides, the American side and the Canadian side. You just need a passport.
If you're in New York, get that enhanced ID.
A Nexus.
Doop, doop, right
Yep.
over. So quick.
It's called the Rainbow Bridge. Takes you right over. It's super easy. And there's things to do on both sides.
Yeah, downtown Niagara Falls on the Canadian side has some fun kitschy stuff to do too. Wax museums and the cars that race.
Mini golf. There's go-karts.
So much fun.
There is shopping. A lot of touristy.
Hershey, there's a Hershey World over there with the giant chocolate.
Giant chocolate.
Yeah.
Hershey Kiss. Okay, I'm ready for that.
Me too. So we've heard a lot of conversations as we're passing people today, a lot of non-English speaking. I cannot wait to get out and talk with some international visitors, see where they're from, what brought them to this area, and what's on their bucket list while they're here.
Right. And there are, how many visitors do you think come to Niagara Falls?
I don't know. Millions, right?
A lot. Yeah. And they, there is also like a concert series that happens down here. So there's a lot of different events, and residentially, it is up and coming.
That's right. A lot of turnaround.
Yeah.
There's a zip line also from the Canadian side. You can zip line over the falls. Would you ever do that?
Would you? Sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so brave.
Do you want to do it?
No chance.
Oh.
No chance. I can't even do the one in Ellicottville.
If someone said, you're going to zip line over the falls, I'd probably be like, no, thank you. But you actually don't go over the falls.
Oh,
It's like a straight line. I walked under it not too long ago. I was here for the eclipse.
Oh, that's right.
Right. I came in the spring because the eclipse was right totality here in Western New York, and so wanted to check it out. And I did get to see the zip line. And it is, if you were afraid of heights,
a little intimidating.
I would not be intimidated by it. I challenge that. Yeah, no,
okay.
I would not. And I think that you can do it. I think maybe we'll take a look at it at some point.
Okay.
And we can figure it out. Might be down the road. Maybe if a
season
pod
4,
squad
we'll save that for season 4.
wants to meet us and do it with us, you can go 4 at a time. There's different things. So we can bring our posse. We can bring some friends.
Okay.
Judd, you can come.
We'll just set up the tripod.
We can bring your mom and dad.
There's nothing that either of our parents would enjoy more than a zip line.
Where does the myth come about like going over the barrel in the falls? Like, what is that story about?
A sacrifice.
Tell us, Judd. Hold on. I'm gonna run up and listen to Judd for
Okay,
a second.
okay.
Tell us, Judd. Tell us
Here,
about
I'll come around to the.
Oh, is he coming around? Coming around front?
So, apparently, the legend with and the reason why it's called the Maid of the Mist is because I think there was a woman who had lost her husband or had lost the love of her life, and she was in the process of committing suicide, and she was going to go over the Niagara Falls, I believe in a canoe, and when she went over the edge, apparently the spirit that lived behind the falls saved her life and pulled her in, and that's actually where the story of Maid of the Mist comes from. So I believe that when people would truly honor it is because they honor the spirit of Niagara Falls, and they honor the spirit of the Maid of the Mist, and that's why there's other adventure seekers that would go over and do it for fun as daredevils, obviously. But that's really the story of allegedly the very first person that went over the falls intentionally was because they had lost the love of their life, and that person eventually was the Maid of the Mist.
Who knew? Mind blown.
Going back behind the camera.
Can you believe it? Look at Judd.
Full of knowledge. Full of knowledge.
And I see so many cameras around here. I mean, maybe they're taking pictures of the falls, but maybe they want to see the Get House team. We might be tied up signing autographs for a little bit after.
No, that is a really good story, Judd. Thank you for sharing that with us. If you also may not know that if you ever have like a one line from a movie and you think you can stump Judd, I challenge you on that, because he can get
Any line, every movie.
Yeah, so go ahead, put it in the comment box and let us know like what you think about. Throw out one line and we'll see if Judd can answer it.
Yep, I bet he can.
Yeah, my bet's on Judd. J-Love. All right, well, let's go check it out. Let's go walk around and
Let's
don't
go talk
push.
about. No, I'm not going to push you. You've got so many bugs.
Yeah, that's okay.
Everywhere, sandflies. Ooh. A lot of them.
It's okay. It's
and
bad.
then later on this afternoon, I cannot even wait for our interview.
I know, the Reverend Craig Pridgen. I'm so excited.
So excited. So he is a force in Niagara Falls. He's a force in Buffalo, just as his dad was.
Yep. And so we're going to get a chance to talk with him and hear a lot about his experience and his family's experience in Niagara Falls. And so that will be nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go see where some people are from.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Okay, so let's see. Hi.
Hello.
Can we ask you a couple questions?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Texas originally.
All right.
Texas.
Yes.
Texas, yeah.
I like your hat.
Oh, I appreciate it. That's where the cowboy culture comes from, right?
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
Is this your first time in Niagara Falls?
No. I'm actually a tour guide here. So I'm here almost every day, believe it or not.
You are?
Yes.
What's people's favorite thing to see while they're here?
Right here, the Terrapin Point and Maid of the Mist boat ride.
Okay.
And what kind of tours do you do?
I do tours upstate New York. We go to Letchworth State Park, and mainly I focus Niagara Falls over here.
Oh,
Yes.
excellent.
Yes.
Excellent. And do you know how many visitors come to the falls every year?
About 7 to 10 million on this side, and on the Canadian side, about 10 to 13 million every year.
Wow.
That's
so,
amazing.
Am I feeling rain or is it the mist?
It could be a combination of both.
Okay.
It's not good.
amazing.
It's not
All right.
good.
So we know that the falls is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Do you know the other wonders?
Other wonders of the world, I think it would be Giza pyramids in Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I had gotten that one.
Pyramids. I'm thinking Great Wall of China, is it?
Oh, that's a good one.
Great Wall of China. Judd's giving us a thumbs
Yeah,
up.
I think that's a good one.
Great Wall of
Ding,
China.
ding, ding.
No.
Listen, 2 is not bad.
Yeah.
Right?
Way to
So,
go.
and Niagara Falls, so we've got 3.
Would be Machu Picchu in
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu.
Judd's
There we
giving you a
go.
thumbs up.
and the Aztecs thing in Mexico.
No,
No?
not that.
Okay.
Not that, but good guess.
And
You knew a lot of them. Oh, wait, it is? Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
all right.
and
Tex, you're getting it.
I'm thinking.
Are you fond of that new Beyonce song? This ain't Texas. There's no hold 'em. Have you heard that?
No, I've not
No.
heard that.
All right. Okay. It's a good one. It's a good one. Well, thank you so much. Do you have a group with you today?
Yes, my group is right there.
Oh,
Probably
perfect.
waiting
Okay.
for you.
I appreciate it so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks so
Thanks.
much. Have a
All
great
right.
day.
Enjoy your tour.
Get housed.
Get
Get
out.
out.
Yeah.
I'll remember that.
Okay. Bye. What a nice guy.
So nice.
Very knowledgeable. Originally from Texas and has found himself right here in Niagara Falls.
Giving tours. We love it.
Who knew?
We love it.
Who knew? And the sun is coming out and it's a little bit misty. I'm feeling like a rainbow's coming on.
My hair is not enjoying
No,
this at
it's
all.
great. It's great. My hair has a different zip code, but it's all good. So let's see who else we can find. How about these guys? Would you like to be interviewed? Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
come
look
on.
at. He's
Don't
like,
be
no,
afraid. Okay,
no.
great.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Are you a Georgia Bulldogs fan?
I don't watch it much.
Okay. I went to UGA. Go Dogs. Woof, 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 woof. Yeah. You probably heard it.
Don't be afraid. So, is this your first time in Niagara Falls?
Yeah, this is my first time.
And what do you think?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, but I'm still like looking forward to go to the Maid of the Mist to get the full view.
Okay. Are you going to go on that today?
Yeah.
Yes.
What else are you doing while you're in town?
Nothing much. I'm like looking for the fireworks and of the night view and all.
Oh, fireworks
So
are
my-
here. Our fireworks are here every evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and also I'm like looking. I mean, my long weekend for this time it's all for the Niagara. Yeah.
So did you come from Atlanta just to Niagara Falls for the
Yeah.
long weekend?
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Enjoy. We have one quick question for you.
Sure.
So the falls is one of the 7 wonders of the world. Can you list any others?
There should be one like Agra Taj Mahal.
Ooh, the Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
Yes, good one.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you. Have a great time.
Bye.
Is this your first time at the falls?
This is my first time, yeah.
What do you think?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's awesome. Like, our boat got up to this point, everybody was like, wow, I haven't had this kind of feeling before, you know? This is so
Right.
awesome. So, yeah, I love it.
Was the boat rocky? Did you get seasick?
No, it was nice. It's just that the vapor, you know, the mist, everybody was covered in the mist, right? That's why.
Yeah.
I love it.
So cool. How long are you in town for?
We're in town all day today, then tomorrow we go back to New York City.
To New York City. Okay.
What else are you going to do while you're here?
This is just why we came here. So after here today, maybe in the evening we're gonna see the lights. They say they are showing the lights, something like the lights.
Right? And fireworks.
Fireworks, yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see it in the evening around 9. Then after that, we'll go home, sleep. Tomorrow we'll go back to. We actually drove, so you know it's very far. The distance is, you know, from New York City down here. It's
It's
so
accessible.
far,
You can
yeah.
drive. You can
It's
fly.
like 8 hours
That's-
drive or so. So we're gonna take our time, you know, leave very early so that we'll get home early too. It's awesome. I love the experience.
Good.
Awesome. Well, we're glad that you picked it.
Yeah, thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thanks
for coming.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks for visiting.
Thank you too.
How about this? How about this nice family? Hi. Do you guys have a minute to be interviewed real quick? All right.
You got the Marine Corps here. You're both Marines.
All right.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Semper Fi.
I'm from Ohio.
Okay.
I am from Rochester area, New York.
Oh,
So,
Rochester.
yeah, Lyons, New York. Yep.
All right. So is this your first time to the falls?
No, we've been to the falls before, but our first time. kids haven't gone.
Your first time?
All right. What do you think of the fall so far?
Good.
Good. Who's on your hat?
Talk, she can hear you.
You want to sit?
What grade are you in?
I like it.
Sixth.
Sixth. And what about you?
Fourth.
Fourth. Okay. So did you learn about Niagara Falls in school at all? No. Have you learned about the 7 wonders of the world? Okay. Name some other ones for us.
Great Wall of China.
Okay. What you got?
I think that's the only one I know. I forgot like a bunch of them, but my mom just told me like a bunch of them.
She did? Okay, we're gonna ask Mom then.
Oh,
what do you got?
Christ the Redeemer is in Brazil. The Colosseum in Rome. What's the other ones we said? The Great Wall of China. That's 3.
Maybe in Greece.
No, it's not the Parthenon. Machu Picchu. And then there's the one in Peru. No, Christ the Redeemer's in Peru. Yeah, that's right.
Machu Picchu.
Machu Picchu's in
It's
Peru.
Peru.
Then there's an Incan. That's like it's like the civilization that's on the hill. I can't remember what that one's called. We named 5. Like
That's
pretty
amazing.
good. That's
I just
pretty
want
good.
you to know that you guys have basically won because no one else has been able to list 5. So that's great.
Because they said, "Is this one of the 7 wonders of the world?" I said, "No, it's technically the honorary 8th." And then I was naming off the 7, and I got to 5, and we were at
It's
the bottom of the
not
step.
one of the 7 wonders. We thought it was.
It's the 8th. I did too.
Oh, fake news. Fake news, Pod Squad. Sorry. We're telling you the wrong information. We're like
here first.
We're like Wikipedia. Don't believe everything
Sorry.
you hear.
I thought so too. So that's what I said, and then I looked it up, and I was like, "Oh, it's not."
Okay, we do know it is the honeymoon capital of the world.
Yeah.
Where did you go on your honeymoon?
We went to Aruba.
Nice.
Beaches.
Yeah, perfect. Some people come to Buffalo, some go to Aruba.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
So we'll enjoy your stay.
The sun's coming out. Enjoy your day.
Bye.
Hi.
Hi.
Can we ask you a couple questions for our podcast?
Sure.
Where are you from?
We are from India,
India? What part of India?
southern part.
This way.
Oh, sorry.
Hyderabad, the southern part of India.
Southern part of India. Did you come over just to see the falls?
Yeah, actually, I'm here. I stay in Jersey. They came to just to see the falls.
You did?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It's awesome.
Awesome.
It's amazing. We came from only see the Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
So
Came
she's very interested.
She's very interested. She's waiting for since 25 years.
15 years?
She has been waiting to see this Niagara Falls.
Oh
for
my
15
gosh,
years.
well, we're glad you made it. This is your year.
Congratulations.
Big things ahead of you this year, for sure.
Great. Well, enjoy your time.
Sure.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Hi, can we ask you some questions?
Okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from China,
From China. What part of China?
Shanghai.
Shanghai. Okay. What do you think of Niagara Falls?
Oh, it's very amazing.
Is it your first time here?
Yes.
Yeah?
It is.
Are you here for the long weekend?
Yes.
What else are you going to do while you're here?
Oh, just look around, I enjoy the beautiful sightseeing.
Do you have family here that brought you to Niagara Falls, or has it always been on your bucket list?
Have fun. Yes. My husband with me.
Well, come on in.
Yeah, come on in.
Nice to meet you.
So you know Niagara Falls is the honeymoon capital.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah. And where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, great. And is this your first visit to Niagara Falls, or you've been here more?
I was here like over 20 years ago, probably. So
Okay.
it's been a while for sure. Yeah.
Great. Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
And is it what you remember?
It's definitely. I feel like it's definitely gotten prettier than I remember actually. So.
Oh, prettier. Okay. What else are you going to do in Niagara Falls while you're here?
I think we'll definitely try and visit the art museum around here, the art gallery.
AKG?
Yeah, that one. Yeah. And then we'll just browse around, whatever.
Are you going to have some chicken wings?
Oh, we'll look for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're real easy to find.
Yeah.
Any place you go.
Yeah, there's a lot to explore in Buffalo as well. Buffalo is so close to
Yeah.
Niagara Falls, so yeah. Great.
Awesome.
Enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Nice to
Thank
see
you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Think we're gonna get a snack later?
At top of the falls?
Judd shaking his head. I always know I have a partner. Whenever I'm like, I'm starting to get hungry, Judd's always like, count me in.
I am still full from a month ago when we were touring West Side Bazaar.
Oh, West Side Bazaar. Oh my God. Chef Big Wayne. Best jerk chicken ever.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was amazing. Look at this. Now we have like views right here. Look at this.
Hi.
Wow.
How are you?
Get right in here. Look at this.
Marn, somebody wants to talk to us. They've asked to talk to us.
Oh, yeah.
How are you?
Good, I'm good.
Tell us where you're from.
I'm from Ireland, but origin is from India.
India via Ireland.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are you doing in the falls today? How'd you get here?
Just since childhood, this is one of my destination spot to come.
It is.
It's what she said.
Since childhood, it's been one of her destination spots to come.
We've heard that before today. That is so cool. And what do you think? Are you disappointed or are you happy?
No. I'm not disappointed at all. It's nice. It's a good feel. I'm just enjoying the sounds of water and the beauty of the nature. So yeah, I just need to go to the boat and everything. I'm just really looking forward to it.
Maid of the Mist.
Yeah, I just came in here.
Fun. Now there's zip lining too. Are you going to do the zip lining?
I came with my family, but I'll try.
You're braver than me. You're braver than me. I'm not brave enough to do it.
Yeah.
So exciting.
How long are you in town for? For the weekend?
Just for 1 week.
Great. Do you think you're going to get a chance to go into Buffalo?
Yeah. We're gonna stop there for just have a good lunch and then just head back to our place.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Awesome. Well, enjoy your time while you're here. Thanks for stopping to talk to us.
Yeah, have fun.
Hey guys, tell us where you're from.
Hi, we're from Long Island, New York.
Long Island. There's a lot of New Jersey and Long Island people here this weekend.
Hello.
How are you? So has this been on your bucket list or just free weekend?
Free weekend. We actually decided yesterday to come. We drove 5 hours from Long Island to Bath, New York. And then he was like, we're only 2 hours away. Let's just drive here. So
amazing. So just
I love the spontaneity.
Moment,
I love it.
Decided to come.
Is that how you roll? She's pointing at you. She's
both of us. He's like, I'll drive. I'm like, perfect. I'll go anywhere.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have the weekend off or are you just
Yeah, he does.
hang out? What else are you going to do while you're here?
I don't know. Just
Seems you are living on the edge.
Enjoy the sunshine. He wants to buy a sweatshirt. We went on the boat ride.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. We were at the front on the top deck, so we got soaking wet, but it was beautiful.
I like your camera.
Thank you. It's a vintage.
I know. It's very, but it's a digital, but it's very cool.
I'm a photographer. I do video work as well.
You do?
Yeah.
For what?
I'm a freelancer.
Okay.
So I work in commercials, TV shows, and do photography and video.
When the credits scroll, what are we going to see you on?
Production assistant, but
okay. That's
Great. Tell us your name.
Alexis.
Alexis. Okay. All right. Alexis, we'll keep an eye open for you.
Not just yet. Wait a few years and then.
Great.
We have a friend that we went to high school with that's a movie producer. So big things. She probably didn't think in high school that she was going to be a movie producer either. So big things are coming your way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You
Enjoy.
too.
You guys should go check out Buffalo. Thrifting is cool. You want to be right on Elmwood. There is a lot to see. Elmwood and Hurdle are the kind of
Second chic.
Secondhand chic.
Second chic.
Great place to go thrifting. Great coffee shops. The museum is really cool. The AKG. Check it out.
Tons to do.
Yeah. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Aw. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can we ask
Where are
you
you
a couple
guys
questions?
from?
Sure. Yep. So we're from the Pittsburgh area, Washington, Pennsylvania.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
Is it your first time to the falls?
Not ours. It's there, right there.
What do you think?
I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you learn about the 7 wonders of the world in school?
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah.
You did. Was Niagara Falls on the list?
Well, it seems like it was, but then some things we looked up up it was not.
It's like Pluto.
Yeah, that's all we could figure out.
It got dropped off, right?
Yeah, I'm like, my mind is blown because I thought it was one of the wonders, and then someone that we were just talking to shared that it's an honorary member.
Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was one of them.
Okay.
Right?
See? Not alone. I think if you're like a certain generation, you were taught that it was, and then they changed their mind.
Right.
And said, no, sorry.
Right.
It's actually cool, but not one of the wonders.
Are you Pitt fans?
Yep.
You
Pitt,
are? Okay.
Steelers, Penguins.
Okay. All right. We won't hold any of that against you.
What about you guys from New York?
We are. We're right from here.
Yeah,
We have
Western
a
New York.
podcast that we do about Western New York, and this month it's on Niagara Falls.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, we
Yeah.
just got back from the other side. We stayed over at the Marriott, and we're just on our way home. So we just stopped here. This was the best view right here of anywhere in the falls.
Right here at Terrapin Point?
Yep.
Okay. Did you go on the boat, the Maid of the Mist, or?
We didn't, but we did the behind the falls, and that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Awesome. What else did you do while you were in Niagara Falls?
We ate at like a lot of restaurants. So we saw like the different like sites over there. It was-
We also went to the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh, you did? Was that your favorite restaurant?
Yeah.
Yes, I know. Those big frogs in there. They have the big giant frogs, right? Yep.
Did you go to the Wax Museum?
We did not.
We were really only here for about like a day, so we tried to get in what we could in a day.
Yeah.
we
There's
got
a-
rained on a little bit.
There's a lot to see in a day, right? Yeah. Yeah. Very
That's
cool.
awesome. It's a short drive from Pittsburgh, just 3 hours. So great. Well, enjoy the summer. What are you doing? Any fun plans for summer?
Beach trips,
Beach
swimming.
trips?
Yep.
Swimming? What do you got on your list?
We have a pool at our house, so it's pretty nice.
Beautiful. It's Casa de Vacation every day at your house, right?
Yeah.
What about you?
Basketball.
Oh, basketball. Okay. Are you a basketball star? All right.
What position do you play?
Down low.
Down low.
Okay.
All right.
Good
box
for
out.
you.
Box out.
Yeah.
That's what I know from basketball.
All right. Have a great time. Nice talking with you. Bye.
So, Marnie, did you know that there was a movie here? It was shot locally with Marilyn Monroe, and part of filming technology was actually developed here because the producer and the director of the show and the cameraman were so sick and tired of the mist from the falls covering the lens that there was a very special wiper blade system developed that wiped the lens in between every single shot. So if most films are being shot at 24 frames, that means that wiper blade had to cycle across the front of the lens 24 times a second.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
And it happened right here. I forgot who invented that, but that was because of the mist from the Niagara Falls.
Wow.
Marilyn Monroe, look it up. The
yeah.
Falls.
Well, the wiper blade was
Trico.
Trico right
Yes,
here.
correct.
I wonder if that helped inspire it.
I would say maybe. I don't know for sure.
But that is very cool.
Behind us, you can see Bridal Veil Falls and the American Falls, and then what we were shooting earlier was the Horseshoe Falls.
Yeah.
It's more on the Canadian side, but this is something that we have. If you do plan to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel or some other type of
If you feel the
protective
urge,
device,
wear a
you want to
helmet.
go over the Horseshoe Falls because at the bottom of the American Falls, you see that it is loaded with rocks and all of the fall off from over time. So you don't want to land on those rocks. It's not going to be a soft landing for you.
Yeah, I would also discourage you going over Horseshoe Falls.
I wouldn't go over the falls at all.
Yeah,
It's better to watch.
Don't listen to Judd.
Superman 2. Superman is not going to come. Not going to come and save you.
Well, that's another movie.
Yeah, Superman 2, right over there.
Right.
Yeah. right
Okay.
over
What
there.
else?
You
There,
know.
I feel like here goes
Nick Wallenda.
Oh, Nick Wallenda.
Oh yeah.
Remember when he walked over
Of the Flying Wallendas.
That was crazy town.
And
forever.
the mother or the grandmother actually makes special moccasin boots, which gives him the traction when he's on that high tensile cable wire.
He did not have any gear on to save him. Like if he fell.
No safety net.
No safety net.
no.
No like ropes.
Maybe a cable. I'm not sure if he had a safety cable or not, but That's pretty daring.
It's very daring.
very
I feel like
adventurous.
you can do the zip line. If Nick can go walk across the falls on a tight road, I feel like you can do the zip line.
Does someone want our photo? Hi.
Judd, I love your stories.
We love when we are not knowledgeable enough.
We're gonna do a selfie?
When we're not knowledgeable enough, Judd steps in with an answer.
That Brazilian blowout can't come fast enough.
Your hair is getting bigger. My hair is getting flatter. I think we need to get away from these falls and up into the village to see what's happening downtown.
Let's do it. Let's get a snack. I am really excited and moved to be here today with Pastor Craig Pridgen at True Bethel here in Niagara Falls. Thank you so much for inviting us into the church and into your community. You just finished services on Sunday, and here we are.
And your last services.
Yeah, this is our last Sunday here. After 14 years, we have been here at the former Sacred Heart Catholic Church. So this is our final Sunday today.
So where are you moving to?
We are moving slightly up the street, just a few blocks up the street. So still staying right here in Niagara Falls, but on Michigan, right off of Hyde Park. So again, not that far. My father has decided we're going to walk from this location to the new location next week. We'll see how well that goes, because it's not an easy walk.
With the whole community?
The whole congregation.
Oh, I love that.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
Him and his bright ideas.
Yes, you know. Perfect. And so you are connected to Niagara Falls,
Yes.
but from Buffalo?
Yes, so from Buffalo, born and raised in Buffalo, did move around as a military brat, but would come out to Niagara Falls often for their citywide revivals. So there is an organization called the Niagara Ministerial Council, and that began when a young preacher came and spoke at the New Hope Baptist Church, and he electrified them and encouraged them to join together as members of the clergy and not just preach from the pulpit, but do things in the community. That young man just so happened to be Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. So he preached at New Hope Baptist Church. The Reverend Harvey Kelly was pastoring there and is still pastoring there, and that was about 1956 or 57, and that began the Niagara Ministerial Council. So they used to do a city, and we still do, a citywide revival where they brought together clergy in the community, and they would often invite my father to come over and preach. Naturally, if he would come over, I would come over with him, and Niagara Falls used to come out for those 3 days of revival and just pack out, and it was historically at Mount Sinai Baptist Church would pack out. So we would come every year to celebrate with them. Never in a billion years did I expect that I would be pastoring in this amazing, amazing city.
Wow, that's a great story. So how is it like annually?
So they do it annually.
So it
still happens.
It still happens. I ironically am now the president of the Niagara Ministerial Council.
That's
Yeah, no clue how that happened.
You're not involved at all in
Not
anything,
involved at
are
all.
you?
So I am the president of the council, and so we continue that tradition. And again, it's really about pulling together clergy, but also being a voice for the community. You know, historically, the black pastor, and a wise person once said, the pastor is the only person that sees his constituents at least once a week. So, you know, you go to the doctor, you see the doctor annually, you might see them a couple of times a year, but we have our constituents at least once or twice a week that they're hearing from us. So there's really power in those connections and then building community. And so that is really the benefit of being in the council. But yes, the president as if I have nothing else to do.
Yes. So you were pretty involved in the community here in Niagara Falls as well as all over 716.
Certainly.
So I have seen and have had the privilege of knowing you in many different aspects. So are you still involved with Niagara University?
I'm still involved. I'm on the board of trustees for Niagara University. And again, I tell people all the time, relationship is so important. The Honorable Judge Hugh B. Scott, who was the first African-American magistrate in the state of New York, we sat on the board of the National Federation of Just Communities together when then President Lana Benetovich.
We know her.
Might know her.
We know her.
We've heard that.
Yeah.
We know her.
She keeps all of us busy.
And, she's our mom.
She's our mom.
Yeah.
Judge Scott, after a meeting, said, hey, we're having lunch and you're going to meet me at 12 o'clock at the Saturn Club on Wednesday. And I looked at him and I'm like, you didn't ask me my schedule. You didn't ask me what I had going on. So I had no idea. So I'm like, did I commit a crime? Did I do something? What's going on? And Judge Scott went to Niagara University. Judge Scott was actually the founder of the Black Student Union at Niagara University. And when he came off the board, he told them, I'm picking my replacement from the board. You don't get to pick your replacement on the board. You have to go through a vote. You got to go through an application process. He didn't care. And he said, I've watched you in those meetings at the NFJC. I've watched you in the community. I've watched how you've been around in Niagara Falls. And I want you to take my place on the board of trustees. So it's been wonderful ever since. Actually, it was just
and that's a huge honor.
It is a huge honor.
I mean, we're all so proud to see how you've grown as a leader in the community. But you know, such a wise man, Judge Scott, to like be able to recognize it early on and say, this guy's got some potential.
Yeah, and that means a lot. And I mean, honestly, I tell people all the time, and I don't just say this because Lana is my mom, but my kind of kick into my community work was receiving the youth award at the Youth Community Service luncheon by the NFJ, and then it was the NCCJ. And as a high school student, I was recognized for the work that I did at the high school I went to, and I was very involved in student government and politics and community-related stuff, so I was honored there. And I'll never forget, I'm standing in the room at the convention center, and this regal woman walks in with this brown turtleneck dress on.
She loves turtlenecks.
She loves a good turtleneck.
She does.
And she walks in the room, and everybody just freezes, and everybody pauses to listen to her. And I said then, I'm gonna know this lady as a high school student. So never in a billion years would I imagine. I call her mom. I've traveled to Israel with her. I've got sisters because of that. So my work within the community, honestly, truthfully, was birthed in 2000 through the NCCJ.
Oh my gosh,
Do
getting
you
teary.
think that you learned leadership, or were you born with leadership?
It's a tough question. And I think people are born with natural leadership tendencies. My 7-year-old is bossy as bossy can be, but she has such amazing leadership skills, and that she was born with that. So I think you are born with natural tendencies, but I think perspective and approach you do have to learn and are taught. And I have been blessed beyond measure to have many people teach me how to be a skilled leader. You know, you can be born with those qualities, but there are those that push and really help you navigate. And I've got just a litany of people who have helped and groomed me to be a leader.
And you're a mentor for many.
Yeah.
Right? And so do you have, well, your whole congregation, but are there high school or college students now that you're involved that you work with, or?
Yeah, so I'm on the Student Affairs Committee at Niagara University, so whenever they have new elected students in government, I constantly meet with those students, especially some of the African American students. You know, Niagara is a Catholic institution, and so there's not a huge minority population there. So I do gravitate a lot towards young African American males who, like me, had a lot of zeal, had a lot of potential, but don't have a lot of direction. You know, I started, and I think maybe my second year pastoring here, there were a lot of killings. And one weekend, some kids were outside and a young man was shot and killed, and nobody would speak up. And I kept asking, it was broad daylight. Nobody saw anything. And me and my youthful zeal, I decided, because everybody was like, I'm not snitching. So I had t-shirts made that say, I am a snitch. And I wore the t-shirt. And the news came that Sunday. And I'm like, what, the news here? And they're like, because of you. And I'm like, why? And so I started this campaign called I Am a Snitch. And because of mentorship, I'm like, hey, let's pull that back and let's really think about how that affects this area. Now, did I get my outcome? Yes, the killer was caught, prosecuted, and that worked out. But that youthful zeal makes you want to get out and do stuff and jump.
Yeah.
And I'm glad and grateful that someone was able to pull me back in and say, slow down, think first, and then act after you process.
Yeah. So we talk a lot about being an upstander in the community and using your voice, and when you see something, say something, or whether it has to do with someone treating someone else unkindly in the classroom versus being a bystander. And I think, by example, like you're such an upstander. You're such an upstander in every way in the community. So it has been it's just amazing to see, and I'm just so really honored and proud to know you and such a level. So tell me a little bit about what high school did you go to?
I am a proud graduate of the Buffalo Academy for the Visual and Performing Arts. I was a theater major.
Yes, you were. Broadway,
surprise.
Favorite Broadway show?
Honestly, my favorite is Rent, and this is the music. See, I knew we were siblings.
525,600 minutes.
See, Rent, the music in Rent. Sorry, I had a little moment there. Rent is, and it's the music, and I love the storyline. So Rent is honestly one of my favorite to see. I acted throughout school, and my grandfather, who is a deacon here at the church, says I act every Sunday when I preach.
You could come to the summer concert series.
I would love to. So I was a theater major. I did the Black History programs there. So I had a great school. And so if you've ever seen, Fame, growing up, that's
the only song I knew how to play on the piano.
Are you serious? Yes. That's how my high school was. That was it, and that's how we grew up. So ironically, and I tell people, I'm so grateful for my upbringing. The people that I was closest to, my cousin and friend who we both went to high school together, he was on The Voice in Germany. Another friend opened up a conservatory in Boston. Another friend has moved. So another friend has been recognized by the president for his poetic skills. So we were just a close-knit school that loved theater and love community.
Yeah, that's amazing. I had no idea, and I'm so glad we just made that connection, because now I know who to sing show tunes with.
And people can also find you at Roswell.
Yes, so I decided, I lost my mom to breast cancer. And so that was on a Wednesday. My brother calls me. Thursday, I got up and I went to work. Friday, I got up and I went to work. And I went to work, I was managing a couple of different branches, and I was like, there's so much going on, I can't not be present. And I wasn't thinking about myself at that time. And I kind of took this moment and I'm like, I'm working to work, and I'm not working because I love doing what I'm doing. And I met with Dr. Candace Johnson, president and CEO of Roswell. We kind of were talking about some things, and she says to me, boy, I wish I could steal you from Roswell. And I was like, you wouldn't have to steal me, ask me and I'll come. And we talked, and I kind of looked around and kind of saw where I might fit at. And I've been there going on 3 years now. I wear two hats there. I do organizational development and leadership training for a lot of the supervisors there. And then I'm also in community and government affairs. So I just went back to high school again.
What
I'm doing
great
all
fit.
the stuff. It is what I love to do. There's not a day that I wake up and I'm like, I don't feel like going to work. I love what I do every single day.
Well, Western New York is so lucky to have Roswell. We did a show, an interview with Mitch Flynn last year on Roswell right
Mitch.
before the ride. And it's just, we're so lucky to have Roswell in our community. And I know they're so lucky to have you. It just seems like they're always pulling and looking to
really enhanced program.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
In so
And
many ways.
so critical that the anyone really who interacts with patients, they are going through such a tough time and a struggle. So
Absolutely.
really so important, your role in training and development so that they understand what it means, compassion and empathy.
Yeah, and even before I started working at Roswell, I volunteered every year for the ride just because of my passion for the work. So now that I've worked there, I obviously do. And my oldest daughter I took last year with me to volunteer. So I'm thinking I'm punishing her. I made her get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and we go, and she's supposed to be helping set up stuff. So I'm setting up stuff and I look and she's walking with Cindy Eller and Dr. Johnson. I'm like, where are they going? She's on a golf cart riding around, waving and thanking donors. And then she had the nerve to get in the car afterwards and go to sleep. I'm like, wake up. What did you? Oh, I worked so hard. No, you were riding a golf cart with the CEO. You really didn't volunteer much at all. They're spoiled. 100%.
She's got a job in the future with Roswell too, right?
She does.
Yes. Well, I'm sure your smile lights up the hallways.
So I tell people, whenever I need to recenter myself, whenever I think, oh, I'm having a bad day, I will go down. And when you see patients walk through there, it immediately centers yourself. The greatest thing for me is I tell people, like, now I don't feel like I'm cheating on my job. So like I pastor and I have a job. With Roswell, I'm able to really operate in both roles. There's not a time where I don't walk through the hallway where a member yells out to me and says, hey, I'm going in for surgery. Can you pray for me? And so it gives me full circle. And then to hear that bell ring when people have completed treatment, it just recenters me. So yes, I walk through those hallways and I smile on purpose. And again, Roswell's mission is to bring hope. So I hope and pray that my life and the work that I continue to do does bring hope.
Thank you for your work there. So for folks that are just learning about Buffalo, Niagara Falls, 716, what do you want to share with them? If they're moving here for the first time, or maybe they're new Buffalonians and...
This is an amazing place to live. And despite what people say, they're moving out, there is such love and connectivity in 716. And I'll take it again back to my work with the NFJC. There was such a benefit to bringing people to the table. And one of my first interfaith services was with the NFJC, where I'm sitting in the same room with Hindu and Buddhist and Christians and Jewish and Catholic and non-denominational and all of these different things. And I remember there was this discussion and it kind of got heated around, some current events that were going on. And Lana Benetovich, in her greatest way, says, all right, let's stop and let's go eat some cookies. And I'm like, nobody wants to eat cookies right now. We're arguing. And she brings out this pile of cookies, and it immediately changed the atmosphere. And the conversation was able to switch to a productive conversation. There are so many people like that throughout Western New York that it's just an amazing home, an amazing place to live, great food. I mean, you just gets no better than the food here.
Cookies make everything better.
They sure
Cookies
do.
make everything better.
Who doesn't love a chocolate chip?
Who doesn't love a cookie? Who doesn't love a cookie?
That's the Cerrato way, too. Cookies make it all better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, in Niagara Falls, you probably have some room for more members?
Of course. Absolutely. We are an open door. And again, we're moving to a brand new location. So we will be at 2820 Michigan Avenue, right here in Niagara Falls. Our service starts at 12 o'clock. And we are an open church that loves all. And again, our work is really embedded in the community. Again, I've been fortunate to make great relationships with the mayor here, past and present, and other officials as well, that we really, really work together, as well as other pastors that we really work. So in the next couple of months, a friend of mine who pastors up the street, a new pastor to the city as well, we're gonna just do a block party and bounce houses and popcorn and all kind of stuff, and provide information for the community for health-related reasons and other resources. But yes, True Bethel Baptist Church, 2820 Michigan Avenue.
Perfect.
And I'm glad I remember the address.
Yeah, and open to if you live in Lewiston, if you live in Grand Island, Buffalo, any.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come and visit.
Yeah.
One service will change your life.
Yeah.
And Niagara Falls is really happening. I mean, we were down by the falls.
There was live music.
An international destination. I mean, people from everywhere.
So my grandfather, my dad's dad, he likes to come to the early service, and he had on a nice suit today. So I was like, did you get a new suit? He's like, no, but I'm going to get out this suit. I'm going out to Niagara Falls. So I'm like, you gonna come to church? He said, oh no, they got live music up there. I'm going to hear the music.
Sure do, and it was great.
Oh, jeez. Thanks, Granddad. In Lewiston, I just love this area. I actually, will go up. There is a bakery in Lewiston.
Village Bake Shop.
Village Bake Shop.
Thank you.
Yes. And I'm not normally a sweets
little
person.
butter tart.
I have to go to the Village Bake Shop. So it's just an amazing, amazing area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, thank you for taking the time to meet with us.
No, thank you,
We'll
guys.
definitely come and, Journey, come on over.
Of course.
What are
This is the future leader.
Future leader. What are you most proud of your dad for?
Let me think.
Dad jokes?
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's a lot. I bet
We have
there's a
to
lot.
think of one quick.
That he makes funny faces when he tries to act mad.
Let's see it. What's
the face I make?
What's the face? Ooh.
When I try to act like I'm mad.
Well, when you try, me and Jordan laughed because you, like that time when we got in trouble, you made the face.
Allegedly.
Thank you.
The face.
The face. I'm so
we
glad
know
you
the
are
face.
proud of my face.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Are you happy now?
For what?
You got your 5 minutes of fame.
You sure did.
Fame on the camera.
Yes. Do you enjoy?
I'm famous.
You are
famous.
famous.
You are famous.
Do you enjoy seeing your dad on Sundays, talking to the congregation?
Well, I see him every single day.
You sure do. You
What
probably
a
get a lot of
bonus.
sermons too.
Yes, absolutely. I have to practice my sermons on somebody, right?
Perfect. Love it. Well, nice to see you both. And do you want to come over, Jordan? Oh,
Yep, Dad's got two
now
legs.
Two
Oh,
knees. Look at this. Look at this. I love it. So I heard about you at Roswell. Way to go.
Waving to the crowd, waving to the crowd.
Love it. Thank you for helping. I know that you were a big help. Are you going to help again this year?
Yep,
Yeah? Are you
Awesome.
going to ride one day?
maybe.
What are you most proud of your dad for?
There might be ice cream at the end.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you most proud of your dad for?
I like that he works at Roswell now because I get to see, I get to learn more about cancer, and it reminds me of my grandma all the time.
That's important. That's important. Good answer.
Keep those memories in your heart.
Family is very, very important, and you have an incredible dad there. You guys are all lucky to have one another. So, amazing. All right, thank you.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Thank you.
Okay.
Digging the music.
Oh, there's nothing more that the Sked House team loves than live music.
For sure, for sure. What a fun episode. Niagara Falls did not disappoint.
No, absolutely not. This Main Street is bustling. There's live music, there's food trucks,
There's games.
so much open seating, and it's not really that crowded.
Well, I think a lot of people were checking out the Horseshoe Falls.
At the falls,
right? Or
at
at
the
Maid of the
falls.
Mist, because it's just so beautiful. And there's so much to do. There's a haunted house across the street that's a little creepy. But
It's freaking me out.
I mean, it may be for you. You can go check it out. I am prone to nightmares, so I'm going to hold back on that. But I will say, this was super fun. I really enjoyed my time with you and Judd and checking out the falls in a way that I haven't done before.
Right? An amazing conversation with Pastor Craig.
I know. Oh, I love him.
Me too.
He
Me
brings
too.
a smile to my face.
Very inspiring.
And the whole community. Thank you, Pastor Craig, for everything you do here in Niagara Falls, for your church, for Roswell, and just for Niagara University, for everyone that you touch. Like, he's just amazing. He's amazing.
Agreed.
I love
Agreed.
him.
And we had so much. I think we've upped our international following today too.
I think so.
So many fun
like
conversations.
us, download us from where? Let's recap the countries: Nigeria,
Ireland,
India,
China,
and
then a lot of people
Pittsburgh.
like Pittsburgh, drivable places,
New Jersey,
Long Island.
yes, all over.
So much. I mean,
a lot of zip codes.
Really?
Yeah.
Even
to go along with my hair. But a lot of laughs, sunshine, a little mist.
Yeah, little rain.
Yeah, we saw it all. We saw it all. So thank you for tuning in. We love you guys, and this was a wonderful episode. I hope that you're having a great summer so far.
Oh, July is treating us well.
I
Hope
know
it's treating
it's
you
going
well too.
fast, isn't it? And we'll see you in August.
In August.
All right.
Can't wait.
Peace out.